Hey everyone, GhazzyTV here, and I'm finally releasing the video where I'm fully explaining in detail what happened to my channel and how I got it back eventually. But before I dive into the whole detailed elaboration, I do want to give a few quick shoutouts to my community as well as lots and lots of other streamers reaching out to offering help, ranging from Riker to Tarkycat, it's Joji, MB Extreme, SlimB44, Demigod, and many more. More than I could mention in a 1 hour video, and I really appreciate all of that. So thank you everyone who, you guys know who you are. The community made it possible for me to actually survive these couple of months, and because without my channel, and now I'm back on track officially being a full-time content creator again, and I also believe that without the help from the other streamers that I would to this day still not have my channel back, which is insane in my opinion. So without further postponing, I've decided to bring in an expert, a Russian hacker, to explain, or help me explain, how the hacker actually took over my entire channel.
Hello, I am professional hacker man. I contacted GHAZZY about sponsorship opportunity regarding a Twitter program because I am very professional. I made negotiations for sponsorship deal look very realistic. After we agreed on sponsored content, GHAZZY of course wanted to check out the program he will promote. How stupid GHAZZY installed my malware directly on his computer. This gave me access to email address used for GHAZZY's YouTube account. After only a few hours and 3 emails, I had changed GHAZZY's YouTube channel status to brand account. Brand account channel can have multiple owners. One of them, of course, I added me, professional hacker man, and then I removed GHAZZY as owner. My channel now. No 2-step verification needed whatsoever. What takes professional like me only 2 hours. Of course takes huge company like YouTube months to undo. But I am sure GHAZZY can tell you all about that.
Thank you, you Russian Joji, for the TLDR. There's a lot more to this horror story, which all started with me being contacted by a so-called sponsor, whom I had an ongoing discussion with on promoting their Twitter program via my YouTube channel. So this was not a simple phishing email, it was an actual human being that I was having a conversation with. And after coming to terms with them, or him, or whatever, I decided that I had to obviously test the program out, as it is important for me to make sure that the quality is good for whatever I'm promoting on my channel to my community. But as stupid as I was, I installed their program, which turned out to be a malware. And this malware was installed on my streaming rig, which was logged in on my email that is, or was, the owner of my YouTube channel. And it took the hacker approximately 1 to 2 hours, consisting of about 3 emails, which never required 2-step verification, to change the channel on my channel into a brand account, which allows for multiple owners, and to then add themselves or someone else as an owner of the channel. And then last email is to remove me as an owner of my channel. And neither of these steps requires 2-step verification. It just was possible by them having access to my email that owned the channel. And this happened on January 3rd. The very same day, the hacker engaged in a conversation with a streamer friend of mine called SlimB44, where he mentioned the sponsor name, which only myself and the alleged sponsors knew about at this time. And SlimB obviously sends a screenshot of this to me, as you can see here on the screen, showing the hacker saying that my channel is now in fact stolen. So I wake up to this message and I rush to my computer where nothing has changed at first glance, and then I notice that I no longer have access to my channel. And I resolved to reaching out to Team YouTube at Twitter, and with the help of the community and other content creators retweeting, liking, and commenting, they reached back to me within the hour, which was absolutely insanely fast. I was so happy that they responded so fast. And then the craziness starts. The first message they provide me with, as you can see here, they ask me for information such as my YouTube URL, date of possible hacking, changes made, etc, etc. So I respond as elaborately as possible with every detail they could possibly need, including timestamps of when I last uploaded content and the message sent from SlimB. And they then respond with this, asking again for when I believe the exact date that my channel got hijacked, which I had already responded to? But okay. So to avoid frustration, I then provide them with the same information as before, just with the different words behind them. And the next response I get baffles me to this day. As you can see here, they yet again ask for the time and date information that they've already been informed with twice. At this point, I'm so frustrated it's beyond control, and then respond to them with a different format. In this case, I'm responding to them that 2020, the 0102, this happened. 2020, 0103, that happened. Confused as how a company of this magnitude can handle support this way, I later receive a response, as you can see here, where they are now going to investigate the matter and get this resolved. Now I'm feeling a little bit relieved because, I'm thinking I reported the issue about 3 hours after my channel got hacked, so this shouldn't take very long to get resolved. But oh boy, I was in for a ride of my life with this. Jesus Christ. I send them a message every day, keeping them updated on what's happening to my channel from what I can see, and asking them for updates on their end, which doesn't happen till January 8th. As you can see here, they're still working on it, and at this time my channel is completely hidden from the public, and all my videos are unavailable, which I ask if it is their doing or the hacker, which they never gave me an answer on. So there I was in the dark. And days goes by, and the January 11th comes around, where they send me this. And I now ask them for an ETA on how long this will take, 7 times, which they can't say. They say the same thing January 12th, as you see here. Days after this turns into weeks, and I don't get a response until January 25th, at which point they can now confirm that yes, indeed, my channel was hijacked. Absolutely amazing! 25th of January, almost a month after the channel got hacked, 3 hours after I reported it, they can confirm that my channel has been hacked. Hallelujah. Now, I've seen the message, I do as they ask, which they don't respond to until the day after, which I had a few questions about, specifically regarding my URL, which they don't respond to until the day after that again. Now, you might think that it took them a long time to confirm the channel was hijacked to make sure that no one can easily fake it and ruin others' channels by pretending it's theirs, which I would think is fair. So at this point, I felt that this process shouldn't take too long to sort because, there was at least a logical reason behind why the first part of this process would take time. But oh no. I was so fucking wrong when it comes to this. I spend the next entire month messaging them every second day, asking what the actual flying fuck they're doing, and I don't receive any word from them until February 22nd, where they say this, that they apologize for the time and that they're still working on it. I've held back my frustration and anger at this point. So in pure anger and frustration, because this is beyond control, I couldn't hold it back, I obviously re-informed them of the fact that my channel was lost 3rd of January, which they don't respond to until March the 2nd, as you can see here. This entire process continues with them ignoring me till March 6th, where they say this, sorry for the time, we'll tell you when we have something. Wow. The shit went down January 3rd, by the way. Finally, on the 10th of March, I received the information, as you can see here, that my channel has been transferred to my new account and it would take some time before my old videos would be back. Great Scott! They also informed me that they're working on the copyright strikes caused by the hacker on my channel, which is preventing the monetization. Hallelujah. Something's happening. A bit longer than I expected, but something's happening, right? Something is going down. 3 days later, March 13th, they confirmed that the strike has been resolved and that my channel is officially back up and running. But no. You might think that this would be the end of the road, but it is far from over. Far from it. Trust me. Still having issues, by the way. After checking my channel, I get back to them informing them that my channel is in fact still hidden from the public. Monetization is not available. My old videos are missing. Thousands upon thousands of the hackers' videos are still on my channel, though deleted, as you can see here. This is how my YouTube channel looked then and looks to this day, though I've been uploading new content. But those videos still exist on my channel. Hours goes by waiting for a response, thinking they would respond pretty fast to this because this is a pretty big deal. These hours turns into days. These days turns into weeks. And then, as if sent from the heavens, the 27th of March, I see a message. This message. Out of the multiple huge problems with the channel, they decided to focus on the URL question I had months ago. So I continue the process of informing them of all the other issues that are still present. That's literally the end of my communication with Team YouTube support, and I am beyond disappointed in how this was handled. Because the very same day, a content creator friend of mine, Riker, got in touch with me and got me in touch with his YouTube contact person who asked to remain anonymous. And this person directly sorted a webcam meeting so that I could talk directly to him about the situation and receive answers. And it didn't take more than a few hours for my channel to be visible to the public. And he directly started working on fixing the monetization issues as well as the URL problems. Now, mind you, this is about 3 months after my channel got hacked, which was reported 3 hours after the channel got stolen. But finally I got to talk to someone who actually made things happen. He was consistently apologizing for the way I've been treated, but again, it wasn't his fault. Ultimately, it was my fault for installing a malware, and then Team YouTube's support being atrocious at handling this. But then again, this person is not to blame. I was just happy something was being done. So now you might think that my channel would get sorted and be back in business, but no. This is YouTube we're talking about. There's nothing going as expected. So yeah, you guessed it. I was still fucked. April 3rd. Monetization is now back on the channel. Most things are sorted with the channel. That's good. Once I got direct help with the situation, it got resolved within a few days. And all that remained was my old videos. And the removal of the hackers' videos, of course, as I can only delete 23 videos at a time, and it would take days, if not weeks, to delete them. And even this newfound contact that I've been talking to, he said he stopped scrolling through the hackers' videos after he reached over 3,000 videos. So I don't even know the exact amount. I just know that there are enough thousands of videos that even this YouTube contact person I was in touch with stopped caring after scrolling after 3,000 videos. That's how many videos was up on my channel. Either way. April 7th, another meeting with my contact. I was now informed that they couldn't recover my old videos. And the reason were, they were deleted by the hacker such a long time ago that they don't have them saved. At least what they told me. So to elaborate on my old video situation, they couldn't recover them because of the time frame between when they were deleted, which was around the 4th to 5th of January, to where we are now, which was then at that point April 7th. And since it took them nearly a month to confirm that the channel was hijacked in the first place, and then from February all the way to early April, before I get my channel back up and running properly, they offered to bulk re-upload all my videos if I have them saved. Luckily, a moderator of mine, Tillbaka Kaka, had downloaded some of my videos, which was about 311 videos. I decided not to re-upload them as a bulk, since most of them are no longer relevant to the game I mainly stream. Instead, I spent about a month going through 311 videos to double check which videos were still relevant to re-upload. My YouTube algorithm has been completely screwed over, and I am now in the process of continuing my usual work in the form of guides and other helpful content and memes and funny stuff for you boys to watch. But it will take me months before I'm back on track again, which is absolutely disgusting. It's ruining my entire livelihood, which has been saved by the grace of the generosity of my community. I don't know where I would be without you guys. It's insane. So I would not be able to continue as a full-time streamer if it wasn't for the support provided by this amazing community, who to this date still are making it possible for me to continue my dream job in the hopes for my YouTube channel to be fully functional in its former glory earlier this year. One thing is clear, YouTube doesn't give a shit unless they're under fire from social media. I wholeheartedly believe that I wouldn't have had my channel back at all if it wasn't for the help from the community and other content creators consistently being there for me on social media and more. I truly hope no one gets to go through what I did and I'm going through, and I am going through, as this is my livelihood, especially now during Corona times. And I would like to stress the fact that ultimately losing the channel in the first place was my own fault, as I didn't take proper action towards a program I was about to install. Neither myself or my moderators can find any bad dirt on the alleged company I was about to promote. No virus check came through clean, and apparently I didn't take enough steps, because there are other ways you can actually verify that it is a safe program to install. I'm not that good with these things. I failed on this. I fucked myself over, and then YouTube helped fucking me even harder. Needless to say, I will simply be refusing to install anything from sponsors in the future, and for you folks who watched the video all the way to the end, you're the true MVPs for getting my YouTube algorithm back on track. I really appreciate that, boys, and I hope you're all satisfied with other content I create, and hope you're all staying safe during these Corona times, and as always, till next time, boys, stay safe and keep rocking.